Mr. Guzman? Here. Mrs. Atkinson? Here. Mrs. Belcher?
Here.
Mr. Merkin? Here. Mr. Paz? Here. Mr. Kelleher? Here. Mrs. Winkler?
Here. Can you please join us for the flag salute?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi everyone, good evening. Tonight we're here to honor our teachers and the ESPs of the year. At the April Ocean County School Board's meeting, I got to watch our Ocean County Teacher of the Year who works at Brick High School. Her name was Jackie Castellano, and she shared something in her presentation I just wanted to share tonight real quick. She said something that was just so inspiring. She had said that students are volunteers in our classroom. And she shared that while students may have to be in school every day, everything else that they do for us is their choice. From participating, engaging, trusting, trying, connecting, learning. These are things that happen when students feel safe, when they feel seen, when they feel a sense of belonging, and when they feel connection. So as we're going to celebrate all these wonderful people today, all these educators, I think that idea really reflects what we all do and what you all do and what you bring to your jobs every day, and you create environments where students want to show up, engage, and grow. All right, Ms. Pedrosa, time for your report.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Although it's so wonderful to see all of you tonight, and I know it's a joyful occasion, I do need to speak with you this evening and share some news. Some of you may have heard that it is with great sadness that we speak about the passing of Miss Barbara Ambler Naples. Barbara was a teacher in my building when I was the principal of Ridgeway Elementary School. She proudly served in our district for over 20 years. I can tell you firsthand she took tremendous pride in being part of the Manchester family. She viewed her students and her co-workers not simply as colleagues and children she taught, but as an extension of her family. Her kindness, her dedication, and her commitment to students and families have been felt for many, many years. So I'm going to ask you to please keep Barbara and her family in your thoughts. And at this time, I ask you to please join me in a moment of silence in honor of Miss Barbara Ambler Naples, who had a lasting legacy here in Manchester Township School District. I will tell you that no one celebrated more than Barbara, so we are going to celebrate our teachers and our ESPs of the year this evening. But before I hand it over to our military ambassador, I do want to recognize and talk about a couple things on the agenda. You will see this evening on the agenda, we are wishing the best to a teacher here at the high school. Miss Jennifer Ansbach was a teacher here at the high school for 19 years, so we wish her all the best and we congratulate her on her retirement. As many of you have probably heard, yesterday Brick Township School District tragically lost a student who was struck on the way to school. Our hearts are with the students, the families, the friends, the classmates, the staff, and the entire Brick community. I'm going to ask as a district that you wear green, which is the color of Brick in honor of them and that student. So tomorrow we will be going green in Manchester in solidarity and support for our Manchester Township family, showing love and and kindness and support of the Brick Township School District. If you don't have green, go out and buy some. You can get something on Amazon, I'm sure, delivered to your home this evening. But quite honestly, the reason we are doing that is to let them know that we are united, we stand with them, and that unfortunately, we know how tragic this is. I did ask the counselors and also the child study team to make sure that we talk to our students about slowing down, being in that moment, understanding that, you know, we're all in the haste, we're all rushing, but getting to work or getting to your location safely, it is what is most important. So I'm going to tell you as superintendent of schools, please slow down. Let's make sure that we are getting and showing up for the people that we love and we care about. And certainly I'm going to ask you to please support and keep the Brick families in your thoughts. And certainly if you pray, to do that as well. I also would ask you to please put on your calendars some dates. I believe I'm done with the snow. I don't see any snow in the forecast, although it has been so hot, you just never know. Although some cold weather is coming. We have to change our graduation date. So please mark on your calendar that Friday, that Tuesday, June 23rd at 3:30, we will have our middle school graduation, and then it will be followed by our high school graduation at 6:30. And we're hoping for good weather. In addition to that, I believe our regional day school graduation is on June 5th at 10 a.m. and all are welcome. Am I correct, Ms. Lisa? Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over at this point to Senior Master Sergeant Taylor.
Good evening. First, I want to thank the board and the school district for all the support to the military community and the students that attend Manchester Township Elementary. So we had the senior recognition ceremony on May 1st. I believe 8 or 9 students attended, where it was an amazing event where they got their they got a purple rope that they get to wear during graduation to denote that they're a military child, because military children go through a lot more than children that are not in the or not military connected, with their parents being away. And then tomorrow is the last reading buddies for MTSD and for the district for the year. So again, I want to thank everyone for their support. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Next, we have a report from our student government representative, Catherine.
Okay, good evening everyone. As mentioned, I am Catherine Espinel. I'm the president of the SGA Executive Board at Manchester Township High School. I'm here today to provide the board with some information regarding some important updates from the high school. The class of 2027 held their junior prom on May 1st. They're looking at hosting fundraisers at prom and looking at prom venues for next year's prom. The sophomores have been busy fundraising. They have a few Mother's Day flowers. They have a few fundraisers with Mother's Day flowers, fun cakes, and Five Guys. The freshman class continued Talkie Tuesdays after school and hosted a Burger 25 night. And the senior class is anticipating prom next Thursday, May 28th. Starting in June, the senior events such as Lucky Leo's and Park Day will be held along with the elementary walks and the final stretch to graduation. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to represent the MTSD government. I'm truly honored to be here with all of you and to have the opportunity to fill you in on everything our student government has been working so hard on. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Finally, Mr. Rosa is going to give the Teacher of the Year and Educational Support Services Professionals of the Year presentation.
So this evening, I'm honored to celebrate and recognize the 25-26 Teacher of the Year and Educational Service Professionals of the Year. These exceptional educators were chosen by their colleagues for their hard work and their dedication. They live out our district motto, which is excellence by example. It takes a village to educate our students, and we are so pleased to have these professionals in our district. What we say here is greatness does not fly under the radar here in Manchester. Manchester, so please help me congratulate all of the recipients. I'm going to ask Mr. George to come up, and he's going to introduce the teacher and the Educational Service Professional of the Year from the high school.
Thank you, Mrs. Pedrosa. If I could have Heather Staples come up as the Manchester Township High School Teacher of the Year. Heather? So I say in here that Heather is enjoying her 27th year at the high school and her second Teacher of the Year award. And when I say enjoying, I say that because if you see Heather walking around the building, she's walking very fast, and she might be going to a Socratic seminar with her AP students, or she might be taking her tomorrow's teachers to the elementary schools as part of junior achievement. She's extremely proud of the fact that her impact in the district also includes her former students who are now teachers in the district. Hara's in the district. She started the Tomorrow's Teacher program 15 years ago. And it is now kind of like one of the hallmark programs in the state when it comes to Tomorrow's Teachers and giving kids an opportunity to see what this wonderful profession is all about. She is just one of those bright lights that meets all of her kids where they are. She challenges them all, she supports them all, she has such a deep respect and a great relationship with all of her kids. She also does our National Honor Society, and in my first 2 weeks in the building, I was like, who are all these kids who are looking to do Relay for Life and senior to senior events? They accumulate hundreds, if not thousands of hours of community service under the guidance and leadership of Mrs. Staples. And she's been recognized by the ARC of Ocean County as a result of it. It truly is a wonder to watch what she does in the building, how she leads these kids, and actually is kind of these, she's on the side just giving these kids the opportunity, and they make the most of all of it. So it is a real honor to recognize her tonight. She is a true Hawk family, as all alumni of Manchester Township High School. Her husband Dan and son DJ is here, and he's going to be graduating in a few weeks. So Heather, congratulations, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much, everyone. So I mentioned just a couple of words. So last night, we were here not for an event that I was putting on. It was a nice change of pace. But to actually come out and see our spring choir concert. And for anyone who joined them last night, you may have recognized their theme was growth. And acknowledging that I have 6 seniors that are in the choir program that are graduating, I, first of all, have known them and worked with them so closely for the past 4 years. So to hear that theme of growth and to see how amazing they were on the stage yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, it brought me to tears a couple of times, which if you know me, you know that's pretty easy. So of course the theme and the sentiment represent so much, as it varies at every age and stage in life. And with this homage and the genuine tears, because there were tears, that came with it, I couldn't help but reflect on the foundations of growth in my own classroom. Not only in our classroom, but in our community, which I've been very blessed with working with and meeting with some amazing community members, programs, organizations, and in working with my students, again, especially in NHS, have seen where their passions lie and have been able to kind of foster that and provide them some support. So if they like to do environmental things, we're going to find a place for that. If we're doing animal shelter drives, we're going to find a place for that. And so much of that came with the growth of the program, and in turn, the growth of these students, because they are absolutely amazing. Similarly, I had to mention that for growth in my teacher cadet program, so just yesterday, as we attended our breakfast, We were watching, we see all these names and faces, and it was lovely. And lo and behold, one of my former students from one of my first years, we were just playing with the idea of future educators. She was recognized yesterday morning for as one of the Teachers of the Year in Lakewood. And she works in an elementary classroom working with the autistic population. And when I tell you, it was amazing. And if you're teaching, you understand the level of like how quick time goes. She looked at me and she said, "I think you were pregnant when I had you as a teacher." And I went, "Okay, that's fair." And she goes, "I think it was your daughter." To give you an idea, my daughter just turned 23. She just graduated from college, and I start mentioning my son, and she's going, "Oh, no, it was definitely your daughter." So out in the world, and she is, when I say only one of dozens of former students who are working in classrooms, showcasing their own classrooms, sharing stories about some amazing things with their own students. It's just, it's mind-boggling for me to think of, because clearly I've only been here for like 5 years. Despite that, I do have to acknowledge that 13 years ago, I was not standing here, but I believe at Ridgeway's library, recognized as Teacher of the Year. And I really only allowed this honor this time because I acknowledge that I've changed a lot as a teacher. A lot has changed in our profession. The roles and the hats that I play have changed pretty drastically since I worked on this 13 years ago. I mentioned my daughter at that time was in elementary school. Helena, she was like my shadow at every event. She watched us put proms together. She watched us blow up balloons and carry them out to the car. And when I tell you that when she was faced with high school, pre-pandemic, she came to me immediately and told me that I had to be her class advisor. She would accept no one else. I had to be her class advisor. She had lived her whole life seeing it from the sidelines, and there was no one else who could do this job. So I got to do that during the pandemic, which was phenomenal. Likewise, my son has toddled through these hallways. He has raced circles around this auditorium while we were running Mr. Manchester practices and talent show practices, and I was just telling some of the students, passed out in at least one tent as a toddler at Relay for Life because he was there then. So my kids and my family definitely grew up in these halls. The main reason, aside from me, again, changing hats and roles that I accepted this time around was because I couldn't help but think of some of my colleagues and my former colleagues who always came back to, it's what's for the kids. It's what's best for the kids, and it's what's best for your programs. And initially, I heard screaming at me, Jill O'Cone. And Jill O'Cone looking at me when she accepted her second nomination for Teacher of the Year, and her saying, "It's not about me, we're wing people, we're in the sidelines, that's what we do. It's about those kids and that program because they deserve to be spotlighted and everyone needs to know how great they are." So I knew if I said no, she would haunt me in many ways. Similarly, thank you so much for acknowledging Jen Ansbach for her retirement. In her closing department meeting today, she resurfaced some of those words from the late Tara Gardner and Lisa Vetch, who recently retired, and it came right back to the same wording. Just keep doing what's best for those kids, and everything else will work out. And I truly appreciate this honor and the recognition, but at the end of the day, you can ask anyone. It's for the kids that are in our classroom, in our halls, and coming up. That's what really matters to us. So thank you so much, guys.
Okay, at this time, I would like to call up Mrs. Rachel Kelly as the Manchester Township High High School ESP of the Year, Mrs. Kelly. So now Mrs. Kelly is currently a guidance counselor at the high school, but she also has the rare distinction. She's been in the district for 10 years, but she has already been recognized as the Teacher of the Year, as a math teacher, and now is being recognized for her amazing work in the guidance department. And I think one of the things that we quickly learned about Miss Kelly when I was talking to her, I said, we were just talking about how she got to where she is in guidance. And she said, I was a math major, I was an alternate route math teacher, but I love the problem-solving aspect of what I do as a guidance counselor. And she has the ability of knowing what it's like to be a teacher and to the challenges and the wonderful celebrations that come from that. And so she has this ability to work with everybody in the building, which is truly phenomenal. She has spearheaded some really important things at the high school. She brought dual enrollment at Stockton University to the high school. She's been running our SAT school day here which is a Saturday in June. She's brought a number of different programs. She was an SGA advisor. She was a coach in the district. She's worn so many hats, and it really allows her to advocate for our kids, work with our kids and support them, and really support all of our staff as well. So we really want to take the opportunity to thank her for that. She is joined here today. Her husband Kyle is here, and her sons Logan and Lucas. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Heather is a tough act to follow. She has a resume a mile long. I'm here, just 10 years. I have my little shadow, Logan. Lucas is over there. He's waiting. And thank you so much for the kind words. Congratulations to everybody. And like Mr. George said, I did come in as a math teacher. Today is my 13th, I got my master's in counseling 13 years ago today, which is crazy. It might have been 14 years, 2013, what's the math? I'm not mathing these days. I'm like problem solving with these kids on a real life level, and I am living my dream. So I have found a home at Manchester, and once I found my footing and got involved and started doing the things that I did and do, I fell in love. Like I'm here for the long haul, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the board, thank you to the administration, everyone who believed in me, because it's actually tough to find a counseling job these days. I'm the president of the Ocean County School Counselors Association, thanks to Shannon Finlow. If anyone knows Miss Finlow, it happened over a glass of rosé, I'm gonna be honest, and I got the job. So that was a couple years ago, and this is my first year, and I was just at a meeting, High Point University. I'm gonna applaud them. They hosted a great dinner. It's a great university in North Carolina. Our presenter was amazing. So I just came from that, went through hail to get here, and the storm was crazy. There was hail, I know, it's crazy. Yeah, he just got rain, but we got hail. So it's just been one thing after the other, and I find that I am doing so much more than I could in the classroom. We have big kids in this building, and there's big problems. So I'm just really happy that I could be there to connect with our kids, and some of your kids I'm sure are gonna come up through the ranks, and I hope to meet them one day and just continue that connection and just know that they have support, and they have people in this building, especially knowing like they're dealing with so many things. And as a math teacher, again, like I do find it crazy that there's so many different ways to solve problems, and you can write down an equation, but like just even a real life thing, that there's so many different ways we can attack it, and it depends on the kid, and it depends on the parent and the background and whatnot. So again, I am so proud to be here. I'm kind of speechless. I don't want to say I'm speechless because Mr. George said I had minutes to speak, and I was like, I'll give you 30 seconds, and I probably already went over my minute, but thank you all so much. I really hope to continue this, and I really thank my sons, Logan and Lucas. They know mommy's the doer. I'm always doing something, and it's just is who I am. And my husband Kyle, I can't thank him enough because he's very patient with me. He knows that whatever Rachie wants, Rachie gets. But I'm working hard. So I love you guys. Thank you to Manchester. thank you again, and congratulations.
So I'm going to say that yesterday was quite incredible, and I too got to experience what Miss Staples experienced, which was that same student had me in 8th grade. And that is really very powerful because you know that it's coming full circle and you see your influence. So thank you for bringing that up, Miss Staples. I started my career here in the middle school, so it is my honor to bring up Mr. Giaconia, who is going to speak about his Teacher of the Year.
At this time, I'd like to call up Mrs. Alyssa Wagner, who is the MTMS Teacher of the Year. We are proud to nominate Mrs. Wagner as our Teacher of the Year. She's a 28-year veteran of the district. She is passionate about what she does. She has a dedication and professionalism that is second to none. What's more, she goes above and beyond to assist her students and is a solid contributor to our school community, whether it involves collaborating with a colleague, assisting with a spirit event or fundraiser, or even serving as an assistant coach for our track team. Mrs. Wagner is always up for the challenge. As you can see, she is an integral member of our team and one who is truly deserving of this recognition. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so honored and humbled to be recognized as the Manchester Township Middle School Teacher of the Year. I would like to sincerely thank the board, Superintendent Diane Pedroza, Principal Anthony Giaccona, and Vice Principal Maureen McLaughlin for this meaningful recognition and continued support throughout my career. For the past 28 years, Manchester Township Middle School has been much more than a workplace to me. It has been a second home filled with lasting memories, meaningful relationships, and experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. To my family, thank you for your constant love, support, patience, and encouragement. Your understanding and belief in me allowed me to dedicate myself to my students and this profession that I care so deeply about. To my past and present colleagues and administrators, thank you for your hard work and dedication to our students. It truly is a privilege to work alongside such outstanding educators and staff members who continuously give so much of themselves to support our students and community. I've learned so much from each of you throughout the years, and your support and guidance have helped shape me into the educator I am today. And finally, and most importantly, to my students, the appreciation and connections I share with my students are what continue to inspire and motivate me as an educator. Watching you learn, grow, persevere, and gain confidence is the most rewarding part of my job. And I am grateful for the opportunity to be a small part of your journey. Thank you all again for this incredible honor and recognition. I truly appreciate it and feel very fortunate to be part of the Manchester Township School community.
I'd now like to call up Mrs. Jen Hordick, our ESP of the Year for Manchester Township Middle School. We are proud to nominate Mrs. Hordick for this distinction. To say that she is an outstanding member of the CST is truly an understatement. For starters, she is dedicated to her craft, passionate about what she does, and serves as the consummate advocate for her students. Furthermore, she also makes a point of attending professional development whenever she can to improve her craft, and also serves as a co-coordinator of our INRS team. However, perhaps her most meaningful contribution is the positive effect that she has on the lives of her pupils, both now and in the future. With this in mind, it is an honor to nominate her for this distinction.
Good evening, everyone.
everyone. I do not like talking in front of everybody, so bear with me. I just want to sincerely thank the board and all of the administrators that touched my life since starting here. I'm on my third year being in Manchester as a learning consultant. I am a teacher first. I've been a special ed teacher for over 20 years. That is my passion. And I'm blessed to work with the team of people that I have around me every single day. So receiving this acknowledgement is truly meaningful to me, and I'm deeply grateful for your support and all of your encouragement. I would also like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to my colleagues at the middle school. Their dedication, teamwork, and unwavering commitment to our students inspire me every day. It is a true privilege to work alongside such passionate educators who consistently go above and beyond to create a supportive and positive environment for our students to learn and to grow. I especially want to thank Maureen and Anthony, whose leadership and encouragement make a lasting impact not only on our staff, but also on the students and families that we serve daily. Their support allows us to continue doing this important work with confidence and purpose. So this recognition is not mine alone. It reflects the collective effort of this community that believes in supporting students, encouraging growth, and making a difference each and every day. It's an incredible honor, and I'm truly appreciated and humbled by this recognition. Great schools are built not by one person, but by people who choose every day to make a difference together, and I feel that is definitely Manchester. So thank you for this. Thank you.
Principal of MTS, Ms. Healy.
I'd like to ask Mrs. Brittany Varga to join me up at the podium. MTES is Teacher of the Year. I am pleased to have Ms. Brittany Varga as Teacher of the Year. She is in her 9th year. She has made an extraordinary impact as not only a grade 2 teacher and an INRS coordinator, but a Discovery Club coordinator and our Jumpstart coordinator. Oh, and by the way, she's also our Tier 3 interventionist. Her passion for education and unwavering dedication to her students is truly remarkable. She is trusted, valued resource for her colleagues, her students, and her family alike. She is always willing to lend a helping hand and share her expertise. She goes above and beyond for others. Her positive spirit, collaborative nature, and impeccable dedication make her a true example of excellence in education, and it is such an honor that her brand new baby daughter, her brand new baby's nephew, your brand new nephew, and her whole family is here to enjoy it. So congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening. Before I begin, I would like to thank the Board of Education, Mrs. Pedrosa, Mrs. Healy, and Mr. Johnson for this incredible award. I also don't like speaking in public, so just bear with me. Standing here today, I'm deeply honored and humbled to be named Teacher of the Year. When I stepped into the classroom, I never imagined a recognition like this. I simply wanted to make a difference and pursue a dream I always had. Teaching to me has never been about having the perfect lessons or the answers to everything. It's about showing up every day with patience, curiosity, and a willingness to grow alongside my students. I've learned that education is not just about the content. That's probably my daughter. She's having a separation. It's not about the content, but the connection you build with your students and colleagues. It's about the moments when a student believes in their own ability, the small breakthroughs that don't show up on tests, and the environment you build to allow students to feel safe and supported. This award doesn't belong to me alone. It belongs to all the teachers I've had growing up who instilled a love of learning in me, my family who taught me to never give up and follow my dreams, and my colleagues and principals who inspire, challenge, and remind me that great teaching is never done alone. Thank you for this incredible honor. I don't see this award as a finish line. I see it as a responsibility to keep improving, learning, listening, and showing up for my students and colleagues with the same passion and purpose that brought me into this profession. Thank you.
And now we would love to bring up Ms. Susanna Miner, our ESP of the Year for our team. It is my pleasure to bring up Ms. Susanna Miter. Ms. Miter serves on our kindergarten team, and as you can see from the smile on her face, is able to use her humor in many situations that would make a lot of people proud. Mrs. Miner is a true team player. She is able to work with a variety of children, offering them a calm space when they need it. She is dedicated and committed to our school community. We greatly appreciate her and truly admire the way she is able to create a positive learning environment for many of our students who are having a really challenging time. So with that, I thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I love public speaking, so I'm truly honored and grateful to be recognized as Manchester Elementary's ESP of the Year. Receiving this award means so much to me, and I want to sincerely thank the Board of Education for this incredible recognition. I would also like to thank Superintendent Ms. Pedroza and my wonderful principal, Mrs. Healy, and my wonderful vice principal, Mr. Johnson. I would especially like to thank my coworker, Carrie Collins. Working alongside her these last 2 years have been such a rewarding experience. The classes we shared were definitely challenging at times, but were always filled with so much fun, laughter, and teamwork, and so many unforgettable moments. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher, teammate, and friend. Most importantly, I want to say how much I truly value my job. I genuinely love what I do, and I love coming to work every single day. These kids amaze me every day with their big personalities, their growth in reading and writing, and their joy and laughter that they bring into the classroom. Even on the toughest days, they can still make me smile, usually with a completely random comment that makes absolutely no sense at all. But being able to watch them grow, learn, and gain confidence is something that I would never take for granted. Lastly, I would like to thank my mother and my father, who are my biggest supporters and my #1 fans. This award is incredibly meaningful to me as it reflects the teamwork and care that makes our school such a special place. I am proud to be part of this community, and I am thankful to work alongside so many dedicated and caring people. Thank you again for this honor. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the principal of Ridgeway School, Ms. Tebow.
At this time, I'd like to call Ms. Frito down, Ms. Danielle Frito from Ridgeway, please. Teacher of the Year. We are proud to celebrate Ms. Frito as our Teacher of the Year, an exceptional educator whose passion, skill, and dedication inspire students every day. Ms. Frito creates an engaging, supporting learning experiences, uses data and evidence-based strategies to meet diverse needs, and goes above and beyond to ensure every child can grow and succeed. One thing, although Ms. Frito last year was not Teacher of the Year, I do want to point out one thing that we will always be indebted for her last year. So we had an LLD teacher go out for maternity leave, and we could not find an LLD teacher. It is extremely difficult teacher to find because they are some of our most vulnerable population, and we need to make sure we have the best. And I had approached Ms. Frito, who stepped forward and handled the position with grace, with excellence, and really took our children to new levels with the rigor and the care. And so when I say goes above and beyond to help every child grow and succeed, that is a perfect example of her doing that. It does not just stop with this classroom, from supporting all multilingual learners to leading intervention efforts and strengthening homeschool connections. Ms. Frito is a valued leader, collaborator, and advocate for our students. We are honored to recognize her as our outstanding impact of our school and Teacher of the Year.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. I would like to start by thanking the Board of Education, administration, and all of the incredible teachers in Manchester who have supported me and taught me along the way. I would like to thank our superintendent, Diane, who was also my very first principal and the person who hired me. Because of her, my 15-year journey at Ridgeway Elementary School began, and I will always be grateful for that opportunity. To my coworkers, thank you for your support, encouragement, friendship, and endless laughs throughout the year. You made coming to work every day so much more meaningful, and I truly would not be the teacher I am today without so many of you. Teaching has always been my passion, but my family will always be my greatest priority and my greatest purpose. Becoming a mom has made me a better educator for the children sitting in front of me each day, giving me a deeper sense of patience, compassion, and understanding. To my daughter, Olivia, thank you for reminding me that growth takes time and hard work is always worth the effort. To my daughter, Reese, thank you for reminding me that patience is truly a virtue and that anything can be accomplished with a little spunk and tenacity. To my son, Marky, thank you for always reminding me to keep things fun and full of joy. And to my baby daughter, Gia, you are my reminder that life truly can become even more beautiful after any storm. Finally, to my husband, John, thank you for believing in me, lifting my confidence, setting the bar high, and always being my #1 fan. I wouldn't be standing here without your love and support. Thank you again, and I'm truly honored.
I'd like to call now Ms. Amanda Goodstein, our ESP. We are thrilled to celebrate Ms. Goodstein as our ESP of the Year and to honor the outstanding contributions she makes to our school community each day. As an exceptional school psychologist and valued child study team member, Ms. Goodstein brings deep knowledge, professionalism, and compassion to her work with students, families, teachers, and administration. Her thoughtful insight, steadfast advocacy, and genuine care help children grow and thrive, while her ability to serve across 2 buildings reflects her extraordinary dedication and commitment. We are so proud to recognize Ms. Goodstein for the difference she makes and are grateful for the excellence she brings to Ridgeway and Whiting school communities every day.
Thank you very much, everyone. So I completed my internship in Manchester schools about 12 years ago. At the time, I worked alongside some names you may know: Ronnie Anderson, Diane Protz, and our lasting team member, Allison Simone. I took my experience with the team and went elsewhere for a bit. When an opportunity arose for me to return to Manchester, I knew I had to at least apply. When I interviewed, a question that was asked is, why are you looking to leave your current district? My answer then was, I'm not looking to leave for any reason, but I always told myself if a position at Manchester was available, I would apply because of the close-knit community feel that this district offers. Even as an intern, staff made efforts to know me, not just as an intern, but as a person, and you can't go many places and receive the same respect, kindness, and home-type feeling that Manchester offers. This environment continued throughout the years, and I returned to Ridgeway and now Whiting Elementary School. So thank you everyone for this recognition. However, as a child study team member, I am nothing without my team. So I need to thank Josh Simpson, who managed a building in my absence during a maternity leave and made my transition back to work seamless. Scott Hinninger, who continues to teach me ways to lead discussions with families and administration. Our RBT, Candace Bouillon, who effortlessly keeps our building running. Our INRS coordinators, reading specialists, basic skills staff, guidance counselors, paraprofessionals, related service staff, special and general education teachers. Everyone's openness to collaborate and commitment to students is the driving force to make my job smoother. I would also like to extend my sincere appreciation to our building administration for valuing child study team and decision-making processes. Your collaborative approach to include professional perspectives truly supports success and the well-being of the students. Thank you to Jill Moore, our Special Services Director, and while she thinks she does not have a leadership style, has effortlessly modeled ways to empower and support her staff. Thank you to my husband for supporting my career, so much so that he will not let me be a stay-at-home mom. And thank you everyone for the recognition. I look forward to continuing building a community with you all. Thank you.
So this next one's a little tough because I'm introducing my dear friend and my colleague for many, many years who will be retiring this year. So please give a nice round of applause for the principal of Whiting Elementary School, Mrs. Swilly.
And good evening, everyone.
We love
I'd like to first, love you guys too. I'd like to first acknowledge and congratulate all of the recipients. They were just outstanding people. I also want to make a note that a lot of them are Manchester graduates. They're products of this amazing community, including myself. So this is my last one. It's a little emotional, but I'm happy it's two people that I highly regard. Would Natalie Baronier please come to the podium? It is truly an honor to stand before you tonight to recognize an educator whose dedication, compassion, and commitment to children have made a lasting impact on our school community. When Natalie Baronier first joined the Manchester Township School District 19 years ago, it became clear that we were welcoming someone very special to our teaching family. Natalie started her career at Ridgeway, but I was fortunate enough to have her join Whiting, and she became a second grade teacher and currently serves as a third grade teacher. Her patience, warmth, and natural connection with students is evident in all that she does. Whether it's her beach-themed classroom, her glow day, or her rigorous instruction, her career has been defined by excellence and a deep commitment to our students. As a proud graduate of Manchester Township Schools, her pride in her community is evident in everything that she does. Throughout her career, she has embodied the district motto of excellence by example. And she not only is an exceptional educator, but a trusted colleague, a mentor to our student teachers, and an advocate for our children. She challenges them to grow academically while nurturing their confidence, their independence, and their character. And her classroom is more than just a place of learning. It is calm, joyful, and it's a place where our students feel safe, supported, and loved. Natalie approaches her teaching with heart, and one of her qualities that I most admire is her ability to create a true family classroom, and you can see all her family here, all the Baroniers. Shout out to the Baroniers. Her students take ownership of their learning in her classroom. They demonstrate responsibility and they celebrate one another's successes because she has carefully built a culture rooted in respect, positivity, and belonging. From classroom leadership opportunities to meaningful traditions like her end of the year red carpet celebration, she creates experience that our students and families remember for years to come. And I won't miss getting all the letters over the summer requesting you. But I do love you for that, but I won't miss that part, all the letters, especially when you have 2 sections. This year I got lucky, we had 1. So everybody got it. As principal, there are certain teachers who consistently exemplify everything that we hope education can and should be. And tonight's honoree is certainly one of those individuals. It is my privilege and honor to recognize Natalie Baronier's teacher.
Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by thanking the Board of Education, our superintendent, Mrs. Pedrosa, who was also my principal at Ridgeway School, and my current principal, Ms. Swift. I am truly honored and incredibly grateful to be chosen by my colleagues as Teacher of the Year. To be recognized by the people I work with alongside every day, people I respect, learn from, and admire, means more than I can fully express. This year marks my 19th year in education. When I look back, it's amazing to see the journey come full circle. I began my career right here in this district as a long-term lead replacement in 3rd grade. And now, years later, I find myself back in 3rd grade once again. In between, I spent 10 wonderful years in kindergarten, 5 years in 2nd grade, and now finishing my 4th year in 3rd grade. Each experience shaping me into the educator that I am today. What makes this recognition even more special is that I'm a proud Manchester Township alumni. I've attended kindergarten through 12th grade here in this amazing district. It's incredibly meaningful to now give back to the same community that has given so much to me. Along this journey, I have been very fortunate to work with so many incredible educators who have supported, guided, and inspired me. I would not be standing here without all of them. When I first started at Ridgeway School, I had the privilege of working alongside an amazing group of women, Tracy Kiernan, Robin Palmer, Nina Henning, and Debbie Bugnola. They took me under their wing and met with me almost every day, and generously shared their time, resources, and wisdom. They made my first year not only manageable, but truly special. Years later, when I came to Whiting School, I had the honor of working with Tracy Kiernan again. She became my go-to person, always willing to help me, always willing to share, and always supporting me, both me and my students. Even after she retired, she returned as a long-term leave sub, and I got to work with her as my grade level partner in 3rd grade. That was truly special, Tracy. In addition, Robin changed roles and now works at Whiting School 2 days a week. We met and discussed ideas, lessons for the classroom, or we just need to have lunch and catch up on a personal level. Over the years, she's encouraged me and inspired me to do more fun and creative things in my classroom. For example, she is the one that really promoted 2 really big events that I do in my classroom, Glow Day and Red Carpet Day. These events are so fun and engaging for the students, but most importantly, these are the kinds of events that the students will always remember. These experiences have really meant so much to me and truly brought my journey full circle. Teaching is not something we do alone. It's built on collaboration, mentorship, and relationships. I'm so thankful for all of the colleagues that have shared ideas with, offered support, and even made me better, not just as a teacher, but as a person. I've made lifelong friends through the years. Some here today in the crowd supporting me, and the recognition with me that I received today. Liz, Tracy, Robin, and Jackie. Thank you so much for coming. In addition to my friends and colleagues, I would like to thank all of my family for their continued support, coming in strong today, especially my husband, James, so supportive, everything that I do in my career. My 3 beautiful daughters, Brooke, Haley, and Maddie, thank you so much for supporting me. Next, I would like to give a special thank you to Ms. Swift. It's your last one. You can stand up here with me. She welcomed me with open arms into Ridgeway School 9 years ago. I just wanted to sincerely thank you for your constant support, professionalism, and guidance throughout the years. Your leadership has always made me feel encouraged, respected, and valued both as a teacher and as a person. I truly appreciate the way you lead with kindness, patience, and understanding. I'm grateful for all the opportunities and encouragement that you have given me throughout the course of my career. Thank you for always believing in me and being such a positive influence in our school community. I'm going to miss you very much. And finally, most importantly, I want to thank my students and their families, and they're the heart of everything that we do. They remind us every day why we chose this profession and why we continue to love it after all these years. I am deeply honored and incredibly grateful to be a part of this district and this community. Thank you.
Trying for no tears, Nat, but you kind of made it hard. Mrs. Pedrosa already makes it hard, but she's usually kind of weepy too. So it's my honor to again recognize a Manchester Township graduate. This individual has compassion and dedication that has made a profound impact on our school community. I'd like to call April Butte to the podium. as she is affectionately known by her students, Miss April, has made a remarkable effect on our students through her ability to connect with them. Throughout her career in Manchester, she has worked with students in preschool, kindergarten, self-contained classrooms, and our specialized programs for autism and LD. And most recently, she's become a teacher's assistant in our preschool program. But no matter the child, no matter the challenge, she is someone that we can always count on. She brings creativity to her learning with the students. She develops engaging activities for them and uses her experience across multiple age groups and educational settings to ensure that our students feel supported and successful. She's helped to create an environment where students feel valued and capable of succeeding. And beyond the classroom, Ms. April is committed to building relationships with families, but what many may or may not realize is that Ms. April's passion for supporting individuals with disabilities is not only professional, it is deeply personal. As the caregiver and advocate for her adult child with disabilities, she brings extraordinary empathy, understanding, and strength into every interaction that she has with our students and families. She gives generously to our school and community through volunteer work, summer ESY program, and her church community service as well. She exemplifies what it means to lead through service. Her commitment to helping others is evident in every role that she's taken. Ms. April, your kindness, resilience, and dedication inspire us all. And on behalf of Whiting Elementary, thank you for all of the lives that you've touched and the difference that you've made. Our ESP of the year, Ms. April.
Good evening. I would like to thank the Board of Education, our superintendent, Mrs. Pedroza, and my special principal, Mrs. Smith, who I'm going to dearly miss. I am truly honored and grateful to accept this Educational Services Professional of the Year Award. To be recognized in this way by my Whiting School family, it means more to me than I can fully express. Thank you so much. For the past 11 years, I have had the privilege of growing within the district, starting with being a substitute teacher for a year, spending 4 years in special education as a paraprofessional, 4 years as a one-on-one professional, and the last 2.5 years as a teacher's assistant in preschool. Each role has shaped me, taught me patience, strengthened my compassion, and reminded me every day why I chose this path. What I love most about my work are the people. I truly love working with our students, their curiosity, their resilience, and the joy they bring into our classroom every single day. I'm equally grateful for the families who trust us with their children and partner with us in their growth. And to all my wonderful coworkers, your support, teamwork, and dedication inspires me constantly. I could not do this without you all. This award is not just mine, it belongs to all of us who show up each and every day with care, commitment, and heart. Thank you for seeing me, supporting me, and allowing me to be a part of something so meaningful. I am incredibly proud to be a part of this community, and I look forward to continuing this journey together. And last but not least, I would like to thank my family for always supporting me. Thank you so much.
And I'd like to bring up at this time our beautiful and special school, the home of the Penguins, Principal Miss Lisa McAllis.
Good evening. Thank you, Mrs. Pedroza. It is with tremendous Penguin pride that I introduce our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Maria Brucato. Ms. Maria has been a member of our faculty and RDS family for 9 years as our preschool disabilities teacher. She is a master teacher, leader amongst the faculty, and truly an exceptional person.
This is her second year selected as our Regional Day School Teacher of the Year, and it is my honor to introduce Ms. Maria.
Very nerve-wracking. Thank you. I'm truly honored to be standing up here for the second time. I'm incredibly thankful and feel so blessed to be recognized for doing what I truly love to do. Thank you to Ms. Pedroza and Ms. Lisa for being two strong, smart, and beautiful role models who I'm incredibly proud to work for, truly. Thank you both for your constant support since we started the preschool program at RDS. I am thankful for my supportive family, who is here tonight, obviously, who understands my passion and commitment for my students, whether they are picking up something I found in the marketplace for the playground, or grabbing random ingredients for an ADL activity that probably won't go as well as I want it to, or simply asking if one of my students said any new words today. Their support means everything to me. My daughter even started substitute teaching at our school. And I'm so thankful that I get to be there at the beginning of her career and make memories teaching alongside of her. This experience has been such an unexpected gift. It really has. I can't thank you guys enough for that. I am very thankful for my students who I truly love. I honestly thank God every single day when I'm driving by the Navy Chapel. Every day I say my prayers, and I thank God for choosing me to be a part of their journey. Lastly, I would like to ask my Paras and Miss Haley, past and present Paras, to come up here and stand next to me, even if they don't want to. So please come up. I see you. I know you're there. Please come up. Because I know with 100% certainty I would not be standing here without them. Every day they give 110%, no less, to all of our students. They love them, they nurture them, they cheer them on, and are deeply invested in helping every single student reach their full potential. These ladies right here are the reason we have such a unique, nurturing, supportive, and positive program. One that I'm so incredibly proud to be a part of. We all truly love what we do. We all love and respect each other, which is so rare. And we all want what's best for every student. And I know I am truly blessed, thankful, and grateful, and I thank you all. Thank you.
And our ESP of the Year, Ms. Alicia Scarano. So we met Miss Allie when she was a college student. She came to our building as an intern for one of her fieldwork opportunities. She is in occupational therapy and has been employed with us for 2 years. When she came in for her interview, I was like, you're hired. She truly is an exceptional person, cares deeply for our children, and always advocates for them, gives our students confidence, and helps them with self-regulation. She was very instrumental in expanding our occupational therapy room this year, building a sensory space, sensory wall. It is a beautiful space for our students, and I cannot thank you enough for all your efforts for that. So our ESP of the Year, Ms. Allie Scarano.
Hi everyone. So as Miss Lisa already said, I first started at RDS as a level 2 fieldwork OT student back in the fall of 2021. I truly enjoyed my experience, and I knew from that moment that this school was special, and I knew I would love to come back if I had the chance. Luckily, that chance came 2 years ago from what started as a coverage position, turned into part-time, and what is now a full-time position for which I am so grateful for. It is truly a full circle moment, and it's a blessing to say that I truly love what I get to do every day. This school year has been one of the best. We embarked on a journey to move our OT room, as well as creating and developing our new sensory space. This project took a great amount of collaboration with other related services, such as physical therapists and speech therapists, Miss Lisa, of course, administration, the custodial team, as well as a grant from the MTF. For what was once a vision has come to fruition in the matter of a school year. I'm so glad we were able to create a safe space for students to take a much-needed break. They have been able to enjoy a multi-sensory experience to assist with improving their regulation in order to increase their educational success. I'm proud that I was able to lead our team with this adventure this year and provide our students with more opportunities within their school environment each day. I also have always valued being a part of a community and making a difference, even if it is on a smaller scale. By creating connections within the community and different organizations, we can provide even more opportunities and experiences for our students. Not too long ago, a volunteer opportunity that I attended with RDS and Miss Lisa turned into a new career advancement. I'm proud to share that because of attending this volunteer event, I am now working with an adaptive fitness company and debuting in addition to their program to teach dance fitness classes for individuals with special needs. I'm excited to share my love of dance and OT in this new experience to create a fun and therapeutic atmosphere for all participants. This just goes to show that it's important to put yourself out there and say yes to new opportunities within the school and within our community. You never know what could happen, and one of your dreams, like mine, may just come true. I want to say a special thank you to Miss Lisa, the board, and Miss Pedrosa for this extraordinary honor. I want to thank my mom for supporting me from the very beginning, long before I was an OT, as she truly helped to shape me into the person I am today. I also want to thank my husband, who has been my rock and best friend for over 10 years now and one of my biggest supporters. I also have to thank my dog, Harvey, my friends, family, and my coworkers for all of their love and support. I feel extremely grateful to have been awarded this honor, and I hope to continue to make my students, Regional Day, and this district proud each year to come. Thank you.
So my heart is incredibly full, and I feel such joy being the superintendent of this beautiful district. If anything resonated tonight, I hope you get the sense of pride and the excellence that has set the benchmark with these wonderful educators and how we in Manchester are family. So I'd like to give all of you a wonderful round of applause. And yes, Ms. Ricardo, we're going to take a picture. So I'm going to ask all the teachers and the ESPs to please come up before you leave, and we're going to have Ms. Silvestri organize a photo for us. Is that correct? Okay, we're figuring that out. I also just want to let you know, we recently celebrated Teacher of the Year. We should be celebrating teachers each and every day, but today is a very special day. It's my understanding that it was Bus Driver Appreciation. Please give them a round of applause. They are truly the people that meet and set the tone for the day for the children as they come to school, and they wish them well as they go home. So thank you to our bus drivers, thank you to our bus aides, thank you to our transportation department. And do we have a location? Do you need me to sing a song? Okay. Go ahead, you show them where you want to go. We're teachers, we listen. We're all educators. Here we go. Okay, keep applauding. Yes, applaud. Get home safely.
Mr. Ransom, do you have a report from the business administrator?
Yes, just one quick item. There is a resolution on the agenda that I'm asking the board to approve tonight. It was put out by New Jersey school boards. Essentially what this resolution is asking for our governor and our state to take a good look at our school health benefit insurance and find some ways to provide relief to school districts. As I talked about last month, a 34% increase on healthcare is, tremendous, and it's a huge burden on the school district to find ways to support that cost. So this resolution is essentially asking our legislators, our politicians in Trenton to take a look at the school health benefit program and find ways to reduce costs being passed on to the school districts. That's it, that's my report.
Okay, thank you. Right now we have public comment for agenda items only, if anybody wants to speak. Okay. Do any board members have reports? Do we have any old business or correspondence?
No business and no correspondence.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're going to do section 1, letter A, numbers 1 to 3, and wait, hold on. This is always a confusing part. Or is it A, B, C, D, E, F? I'm doing the whole alphabet here. Hold on a second. A through F.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, can we get a roll call?
Mrs. Servant.
Abstain on A2, yes, sir.
Ms. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin.
I'll abstain on the E2 also, and yes and
Mr. Potts.
I'll abstain from A1. Yes, the rest.
Mr. Kelleher.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Winger.
I have to abstain from A, number 2. And yes to everything else. Did you have to read something in on this part, or is that?
I'm going to read something in on the next part.
Okay. All right. Okay, section 2, administrative, numbers 1 to 6.
Motion.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask the board is we're going to vote on numbers 1 through 6 first, and then I will read in a number 7, which will have a separate vote.
Okay. Any discussion? No? Roll call?
Mrs. Servant.
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran.
Yes.
Mr. Merkin. Mr. Potts.
Abstain from 1, and yes to the rest.
Mr. Kelleher.
Abstain from 5, yes.
And Mrs. Winger.
Yes.
Okay, so the resolution, this will be resolution, this will be number 7. So the resolution is going to read resolution to approve hidden investigation RES 12 as affirmed. So if you are voting yes to this, you are upholding the decision of the HIP investigation. Okay? Mr. Cermak?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran? Mr. Merkin?
Yes.
Mr. Paz?
Abstain.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Wingler?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Personnel, numbers 1 to 4.
You're going 1 through,
Or are we doing personnel 1 to 4 and then, hold on. By numbers 1 through
31.
1 through 31.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, can we do a roll call?
Mrs. Cermak?
Yes.
Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mr. Paz?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Wingler?
Yes. Okay, student personnel number 1.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Cermak? Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mr. Paz?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
And Mrs. Wingler?
Yes. Special services number 1.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Cermak?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mr. Paz?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Wingler?
Yes. Section 3, letter A, 1 through 5.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Cermak?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Beltran?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Mr. Paz?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
And Mrs. Wingler?
Yes. At this time, the floor is open for public comment. Does anybody want to come to the microphone? Okay, so the floor is now open to members of the public. The Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues. The board requests that each statement be made by a participant is limited to 3 minutes as cited in policy 0167. I guess please let us know your name before you speak, Mr. Staples.
All right. Dan Staples, Manchester Township Education Association President. A great night tonight. Congratulations to all the Teachers of the Year and Service Professionals of the Year. I also want to take a moment to thank the Board of Education, the administration, and everybody that's been a part of the Labor Management Collaborative. We had a great Excellence in Education dinner about 2 weeks ago, right? The days are all kind of blurry, but the amount of planning and preparation that went into that and the collaborative nature, the work and the training that we all attended before we got involved in that, and the way we were able to implement and execute with the help of everybody was absolutely amazing, and it was an incredible, very moving night. So I am on a roller coaster of emotion, and I sent to Ms. Pedroza this morning, when I was looking up the school district Facebook page, as I often do, Meta AI came up with a definition of our school district, and it gives a little AI overview. So I just wanted to tell everybody, how am I doing on time? Am I okay? So when I look it up, it says Manchester Township School District is celebrating excellence in education with recent achievements including undefeated seasons for the middle school boys and girls track and field teams and a district-wide art show. The district's Labor Management Collaborative also honored educators and staff with Excellence in Education Awards. With a strong commitment to community, this district recently celebrated 50 years of Hawk Pride at Manchester Township High School. And then it goes on to say it's a public school district in Ocean County, pre-K-12, yada, yada, yada. Craig will love this. The district has a student-teacher ratio of 9.9 to 1 and employs, write this down, 293.9 faculty members, which is actually the number of teachers, because we have about 600 employees, but from a budgetary standpoint, wouldn't that be beautiful? For the first paragraph, I just want to show, like, and thank you to Dina and everybody that does all this, but our district does a fantastic job of putting the best foot forward. And we saw that on display at the Excellence in Ed dinner, and we saw that on display at the 50th anniversary celebration, and we saw that on display here tonight. So we have a lot to be proud of as a school district, and I wanted to acknowledge that. And I also want to acknowledge all of our education support professionals. We also gave out awards for our paraprofessional of the year, teacher assistant of the year, transportation member of the year, custodial member of the year, teacher assistant of the year. And a lot of times people forget in the classroom, they don't know the title, they don't know a paraprofessional, they just say, that's my teacher, because of all the great work that they do. So I want to acknowledge all of our support staff as well. So that's it. I just wanted to come up here and hear myself talk, but our district's pretty freaking awesome, and I just wanted to shout that out. So thank you. 3 minutes.
Thank you. All right, at this time, do we want to adjourn the meeting?
All in favor?
Aye. All right, thank you. Good night.